Hello and welcome back to Black Stars Racing Channel and the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by Prop Up & Co. Today we're at the Nurburgring in the Eifel Mountains in Germany, our third endurance race of 5. So there's 2 to go. Things are really starting to hot up in the championship now. We've got a 26 lap race ahead of us with a 4 times tyre multiplier and fuel 5 times. So lots of different strategies will be going on here today. All drivers must make a minimum of 2 pit stops and all use 3 different tyre compounds. So racing softs, mediums and hard, all to be used during the course of the race. Just to say thank you to Grahamid for saving the replay. Without further ado, let's get on with having a look at the grid and see where we are. So we have in first place, pole position, Keyboard Captain. In second place, we have Mystic Clegg. Third place, we have Nordy. Koi Carp in fourth. Aussie Rooster in fifth. Latby in sixth. Sideways George in seventh. Muhammad Ali in eighth. Bish there in ninth. Good qualifying from him. Excuse me. Vane in 10th position, with Seamus Cash in 11th. 12th position, we have Stealth. And then at the back, we have Peter. So, guys, without further ado, let's get on with this race and see where we go. Watching for the lights. And we're away. Keyboard Captain there doing his best to get onto the defensive line and stop Mr. Clegg coming down and overtaking him into one. We have, Nordy's into second. There was a little bit of contact there, I think, from Koi Carp. It's allowed Keyboard Captain to pull away by a little margin. Nordy and Mr. Clegg are going right at it right from the start. Let's see how this is going to pan out. Keyboard Captain then starting on the mediums. We have Nordy starting on the softs, so different strategies going on there already. We have Mr. Clegg started on the mediums. Koi Carp on the hards, so he's going to play the long game on them tyres, I think. Aussie Rooster starting on the softs as well, so he'll be looking to get up the front as quick as he can to maximise the advantage of that soft rubber. Then Sideways 6, he started on the hards as well. Bish in 7th position at the moment, he started on the mediums. Oh, and he's going for a move down the inside of George. He's got it. He's made it stick. Excellent move from Bish there. Then we have Sideways George, as I said, 7th on the racing hards. Grahamid's on the hards as well. Peter's in 10th position on the mediums. Vane on the mediums as well. Stealth on the hards. And Seamus Cash is on the hards. What's happened to Seamus? I don't think he started at the back. Must have been an incident there. Must have missed that one, guys. I do apologise. Let's go back up the front and see where we are. Keyboard Captain's under fire from Nordy. Nordy's looking really racy tonight. Slightly different race from Fuji. I think Keyboard Captain was really confident in that one. He was all over that track. He had it well under control, but Nordy's having none of that tonight. Keyboard Captain just managing then to keep first position. Nordy now in second. Mystic Clegg in third. Aussie Rooster in fourth. Koi Carp in fifth. Bish in 6th, Sideways George in 7th, Latby in 8th. We then have Grahamid in 9th, he's lost a position there, 10th Peter, 11th Vane, 12th Stealth and Seamus in 13th. This battle at the front looks like it's going to run and run and run. We have all 3 drivers there, well the first 2 drivers we have on the softs, sorry we don't. We have Keyboard Captain on the mediums, I need to put my teeth in. Keyboard Captain then, he's fighting for his life here. He's managing to keep hold of that first position. Nordy and Mystic Clegg sideways, side by side going through the corner there. This is going to be a proper battle, I think. We've got Nordy there in second on the softs. So be a bit careful he doesn't chew them tyres up too early. He needs to get onto the back of Keyboard Captain and see what he can do from here. Mr. Clegg there on the medium, so he's probably got a slight disadvantage on the tyre there, but looking really, really racy tonight. Let's see if he can stay on the back of Nordy and stay up in third position, but he's got Aussie Rooster chasing him down. Aussie Rooster's on the soft as well. We know Aussie Rooster's a quick driver, so he'll certainly be looking to gain a couple of positions there. Right on the back of Mystic Clegg coming into the corner there. Where are we? Koi Carp in 5th. Yes, Bish is giving him a hard time in 6th as well. Well, you know, Koi Carp is on the soft, is on the hard, so, you know, Bish is going to have a bit of a tyre advantage there. Let's see if he can get past him into the braking zone. Then we come back to Sideways George in 7th. Flatby's going for a move and he's got it. He's made it stick. As he Sideways George doesn't want to let that go. No, Flatby has definitely made it up to 7th. Peter in 9th there. Followed closely there by Vane in 10th. Stealth in 11th. Seamus in 12th there. Mohammed looks like he's had a bit of an issue there. Dropped back to 13th. Aussie Rooster there holding the fastest lap at the moment at 2:01.5. Back up to the front with this battle. This battle with these three is pretty exciting, to be honest. Keyboard captain on the back of a great win at Fuji last week, but Nordy really wants it this week. Keyboard's running a bit wide. Has that given Nordy the chance to come down? No, Keyboard's holding on to it. Putting in purple sectors as well, so he certainly wants to stay in the lead and get the result again from this race. He's absolutely on fire in the championship at the moment, Keyboard captain. Doesn't seem to be any stopping him. Qualifying on pole, taking the lead in the race, doing everything he needs to do. Stay ahead. Mystic Clegg there, and Nordy. And now we have Aussie Rooster all over the back of this battle. So, yeah, this is looking pretty exciting, guys. Let's see where we go with this one. Aussie Rooster looking for a way around the back of Nordy. Is he going to get him into the braking zone? No. Nordy closes the door. Aussie still in 4th. And we have Bish. Bish is doing really well, up to 5th. Having a really good couple of early laps. Putting in a purple sector as well there. So Bish is definitely on a mission tonight. Koi Carp in 6th then. Followed by Flatby in 7th. Sideways George. He's in 8th position. Peter in 9th. Vane's all over the back of him. He wants a bit of that. Then we have Stealth in 11th. We have Seamus. Then Seamus in 12th. And Grahamid there. 13th. Back up to the front again. Keyboard holding that lead. Defending into the corners. Hard down onto the brakes. Nice lines in and out. This is going to be a cracker, I think. This one is going to run all the way to the end. All these drivers really want these points for the positions, and ultimately to see if they can give themselves an advantage in the championship. With just 2 races to go, all to play for. Mystic Clegg then in 2nd on their medium tyres. A little bit of wear there showing. Aussie he's back. He's into 3rd now. Aussie's got past Nordy, and his tyres are looking a little bit tired there on lap 4. Be interesting to see what strategy is going to play out here with Aussie. He'll be certainly looking to get on the back of Mystic Clegg as soon as he can. Nordy's still sticking to the back of Aussie. He knows he's got a quick car under him today, so they'll be looking to do well in this race. Bish 5th, Koi Carp in 6th still, Flatby in 7th, back to Sideways George in 8th, followed closely by 9th, by Vane in 9th there. Peter in 10th, Grahamid in 11th, and Stealth facing him down for that position. Seamus Cash in 3rd, that's in 13th, sorry, on them softs. Looks like Seamus might have made a very early pit stop here. Could be a very different strategy to the rest of the guys, so we'll follow Seamus through this and see how that pans out for him. Looking good at the moment. Keyboard captain then, Still up at the front. Absolutely relentless. Not having any of these guys behind him get even a sniff. Taking all them apexes, defending well into the corners, nailing it into the straights, getting a good speed out of the corners, so he's not giving the other guys much of a chance. Mr. Clegg certainly wants it though. He's all over the back of him. Keyboard running a little bit wide, gets a little bit squirrely over the edge of the grass. Is that going to cost him? Mr. Clegg is coming up alongside him into the corner. No, Keyboard slams the door shut and keeps the position. Mr. Clegg is gritting his teeth, punching the steering wheel. He wants that position, he wants the lead. Bish now up to third. Great race from Bish so far, on their mediums as well. Koi Carp in fourth, holding fourth, nice and steady. Aussie Rooster now has come back down to fifth. Maybe his tyres are starting to feel a little bit different underneath him now. He's got quite a bit of wear on them fronts and the rears as well, to be honest. So let's see what Aussie Rooster can do. Just needs to keep it nice and tidy. Probably on a different strategy to the guys ahead, obviously different tyres. So we'll have to see how that works out for Aussie. Nordy now down to 6. Flatby chasing him down. Yeah, and we have Sideways George still in 8th position there, with Vane in 9th. Beautiful colour on that car, very nice. Peter in 10th. Graham in 11th. Stealth in 12th there, and Seamus, as I say, I think he's made an early pit stop there. And he's 13th at the moment, but on them soft tyres now he'll be looking to take some of that gap away, and he'll be looking to get on the back of Stealth as soon as he possibly can. Keyboard captain then, keeping it real, keeping it tidy, not being flustered at all. He knows where he's quick, he knows where to defend. He's not letting Mr. Clegg get anywhere near it. Both running wide out of that corner. Coming down. Building up a nice little bit of a gap now to the guys behind. We've got Bish there in third now. Just a couple of seconds back. Koi Carp. I think he's closing the gap a little bit on Bish there. And Aussie Rooster in 5th. Don't know how much longer he can go on with those tyres. They're looking a bit tired. Come on Aussie, you can do it, mate. Lodi in 6. Again, a lot of tyre wear there. Really hard on tyres this circuit. A lot of corners, a lot of tight corners. Flatby in 7th. Good race for Flatby. Hitting all his apexes there, keeping it nice and tidy. And Sideways George in 8th. Probably eating a bag of Watsits as he's driving there. Make a bit of a mess of the steering wheel with them orange fingers, mate. Then you've got Vane in 9th. Peter in 10th. Grahamid in 11th there. Stealth in 12th. And Seamus Cash still at the rear there, but as I say, be looking to make some progress on them tyres. Hopefully for him. Obviously Keyboard Captain had a fantastic win at Fuji last week. I think I saw him walking through the paddock with his chest out and taking selfies with the fans, signing autographs. I think I saw him laying over his car at one point in a Lycra onesie, having some selfies done with the ladies. Doing pretty well there, Keyboard Captain. But Mr. Clegg is staying with him, isn't he? He's not letting him get away. But Keyboard Captain's having to drive defensively. On to lap 7. We're going to start seeing some more pit stops pretty soon, I think. Oh, look at this. Mr. Clegg's having a good look. He's in the slipstream. He wants to get past. No, Keyboard's not having none of it. Slamming the door. Oh, and that Mr. Clegg is right on his bumper. matching each other absolutely every corner. Both on the mediums, both pretty much identical tyre wear at this point, pretty much identical fuel usage at this point. So there's absolutely nothing between these two. Mystic's having a look down the inside. No. Oh, a little tap there from Mystic. He's just letting Keyboard Captain know he's there, keeping Keyboard on his toes. Come on, Mystic, you can do it, mate. You know you can do it. Back then to Bish in third. Dropped off the leading two a little bit there. Leading two are really fighting. Pulling away slightly. Then we got Aussie Rooster there, still in fourth. Okay for fuel for a couple more laps, but I really don't know if them tyres are going to last much longer. Over the curbs. Keeping it on the black stuff, which is what it's all about. And then braking points right. Braking points change an awful lot when your tyres become worn like this. You've really got to think about where you hit your brakes. Get that thing stopped. This is a really stable car though, this McLaren 650. Beautiful car. Very planted on the track. Coming back then to fifth, Koi Carp. Holding that position nicely. Hard tyres not looking too bad. He's got a few more laps on them and a few more laps of fuel, so could be a 10, 11 or even a 12 if he's fuel saving. Back then to Nordy in sixth. Seems to have dropped off the pace a little bit there, Nordy. His tyres are completely shot, to be honest. Not much left on them at all. I think he'll be coming in within the next lap or two. And he'll be having to coax them tyres home. Taking it easy on them corners. Doesn't want to make any mistakes. Doesn't want to get onto the grass. Vane there in seventh now on the mediums. Still looking tidy. Flatby on the hards. Pretty good tyre wear there. He's still got a good few laps on them, depending on how he's going on fuel. Might be doing a bit of fuel saving. Let's just watch his rev counter. No, it looks like he's revving out. So I don't think Flatby's doing too much fuel saving at this point. Wants to try and stay with the pack if he can. Excuse me. Down to ninth then, and Peter. He's on the mediums. He's definitely short shifting. So he's oh no, he's using all the revs there on that one. Back to Grahamid in 10th position. Quite surprised actually that these guys are not doing a bit more fuel saving. He can extra couple of laps out of this fuel and pay big dividends at the end, especially if you can watch out for your tyres as well. Stealth then trying his best to get on the back of Sideways George. Famous Cash. Oh, he's picked up a naughty boy badge there. He's got a half second. Must have been a track limits violation there for Seamus. Could really do without that at this point. Quite a bit of wear on those new softs as well. So that half a second is going to probably cost him more like a second and a half to the cars in front, trying to get back up to speed. Famous Cash at the moment with the fastest lap, 1:59.1. So definitely on a charge. Back to the front then, this battle still battling on. Keyboard Captain still holding that lead. A couple of tenths there to Mystic Clegg now. Again, tyre usage pretty much identical with these guys. Pretty low on fuel at this point, so I think we'll be seeing a pit stop, possibly lap 10. Yeah. Are they both going to change to the same tyre, or are we going to see a different strategy play out on this? Bish still holding third. Doing well, Bish. Much better race than Fuji last week. Seems to have the bit between his teeth this week. And Aussie Rooster still out there on them softs. Honestly don't think he's going to go another lap on them. We'll see Aussie come in at the end of lap 9. Unless he can just gently get that car around for another lap. Koi Carp then. Consistent laps for Koi Carp, holding fifth well. Yeah, Mr. Clegg's in the pits then. We'll see what tyres he puts on for his next stint. He's going to drop back now as the pack come past the pits. Got Vane in as well on his mediums. See where he comes out and what tyres he chooses. Should imagine by this point Keyboard's going to have himself a little bit of a lead. So he's going to need to get the hammer down now. He knows that his main competitor is in the pits. And he knows he needs to put in a really good in-lap now. Running pretty low on fuel. Should be able to make it round easily enough though. But would imagine the Bish is, well, it looks like his fuel's pretty low as well. Not a lot of wear on them mediums really. He's got another couple of laps there. He could have got out of those. But as I say, the fuel is looking pretty dire now. So pretty sure we're going to see Bish come in as well at the end of this one. So 10 laps then on the mediums. Not too bad. Aussie, 100% he will be in at the end of this lap. Come on Aussie, you can do it mate. A little bit squirrely there, going up the hill. Into the left-hander. Keeping it nice and tidy. Not making any mistakes. We've got Koi Carp then in fourth. Just about a half a second to a second behind Aussie. Nordy now in fifth. He'll be coming into the pits this time. Keyboard's in. So our leader's into the pits. Let's see how this plays out when he comes out. Yeah, Bish is in as well. Aussie Rooster's in as well. Koi Carp and Nordy. So, who's going to take the lead of this race? It looks like it might be Sideways George. Depending on... oh, no, he's in the pits as well. So is Seamus. Seamus has gone on to another set of softs. So it looks like Seamus is on a 3-stopper here. Keyboard captain there, just waiting for that tank to be filled. Come on, get it done, get it done. Need to get back out there. Bish also. It's a horrible feeling just sat there because you're completely helpless. You've just got to wait it out as Mr. Clegg goes into the lead. It's going to be touch and go. Coming out of the pits, Keyboard captain's in second. Mr. Clegg takes the lead. So this is going to be a battle for the ages, this one. Keyboard captain is going to want to get back in touch with Mr. Clegg as soon as he can. So we've now got Mr. Clegg on the softs. We've got Keyboard captain on the hard. So he might have his work cut out here to try and catch Mr. Clegg. Mystic's looked into his crystal ball and he knows that he's got a tyre advantage here. Both got full tanks of petrol pretty much. So we're good for about the next 8 or 9 laps, I'd say, possibly 10. Let's see what happens here. Nordy now back up to third. He'll be looking to close the gap on Keyboard captain, obviously on them hards. Nordy's on the hards as well, so yeah, see how this pans out. Oh, Bish is under all sorts of pressure here from Koi Carp. Koi Carp is chasing him down, both on the hard tyres. So this is going to be down to man and machine. Oh, Koi Carp takes a dive down the inside and he makes it stick. What a move. Absolutely huge cojones on Koi Carp there. That is a superb move. I think Bish actually was a bit of a gentleman there, gave him plenty of racing room. I think he knew he was coming past, so he moved over a little and let him get it done. Aussie now in 6th position on the mediums, so I think Aussie might start to make a bit of progress on these guys ahead because they're on the hards, so they're going to be a little bit slower. Yes, look, Aussie Rooster's already making a move on Bish. He's going to get him into the right-hander. Yes, great move, Aussie, up into 5th. Next target is going to be Koi Carp. Koi Carp's on the softs, Aussie's on the mediums. Let's see who's got the motivation. Let's see who can get it done. Back to 7 then, and Flatby. Pretty good race from Flatby, pretty consistent. Consistent lap times 201, 202, 202, 202, 202. Yeah, good race in there from Flatby. Bain, same 201s, 202s all the way. Grahamid in 9th. Grahamid putting in some good consistent laps as well. Mr. Clegg holding the fastest lap at the minute at 158.6. Pretty good lap around here. We go back then to Peter in 10th. Peter's on the hards. Just come out of the pits, obviously. So all these drivers on different strategies. So come the last stint, it's all going to play out. We'll see who's made the right call and who can get it done. Sideways George now down in 11th after his pit stop. Stealth down there in 12th. Seamus in 13th, but look, he's closed that gap massively. So he's all over the back of Stealth now. He's on the mediums. Stealth is on the mediums as well. So see a bit of a battle here for 12th position. Seamus is going to want to get up through the order, I think. Definitely capable of doing that. He's a quick driver, Seamus. I raced with him in a previous series, and yeah, I know he's a quick boy. Sideways George holding 11th there. Peter in 10th. Bain in 9th. 8th position there we have Grahamid. Flatby in 7th. Bish in 6th, followed closely by Flatby. Flatby's definitely on a bit of a charge today. I think the Nurburgring obviously suits him. Aussie doing well there in 5th. On them medium tyres. He's chasing down Koi Carb on the softs. Obviously them softs are going to wear quite a lot quicker. So towards the end of this stint, Aussie's going to have a very good chance of catching Koi Carb and getting that 4th position. Lordy then, 3rd position. Drop back a little bit off the leaders at this point, but he certainly won't be giving up. He's on the hards. Keyboard in 2nd. Chasing down Mr. Clegg. Mr. Clegg, as we know, is on the softs. So could be building a little bit of a gap at this point, but tyres starting to wear out quite a lot. He's got the hammer down to build that gap to Keyboard Captain, but it's going to give him a tyre advantage at some point in the next few laps. Tyre disadvantage, I should say. Keyboard Captain knows the score. He'll just put in the consistent laps, and he knows he's going to catch Mr. Clegg at some point. Good consistent laps there. Nordy on a really good race at the moment. Koi Carb, yes, he's short shifting, so definitely saving some fuel there. Koi Carb, he's looking to get a sniff at that podium at the end. Aussie chasing him down again. Aussie will be looking for a go at that podium as well. And a couple of positions to gain. See how his strategy plays out. Flatby in 6th. Cars have all sort of found their own bit of tarmac, quite spaced out at this point. Not quite halfway through the race. Oh, sorry, we are halfway through the race. So yeah, Bish there under pressure from Grahamid. Grahamid's all over the back of Bish. As we know, Bish is on them hards and Grahamid's on the softs, so he's going to be quicker in the braking zone, quicker in and out of the corners. So yeah, Bish has gone a little bit wide there, but allowing Grahamid to get by. No, not just yet, but I think he's going to get it done in the next lap or so. Needs to get it done, but his tyres have still got enough grip on them. Nice tight line into there. Pulling up onto the back of Bish now. Yes, he's catching him in the braking zone. All over the back of Bish now. Bish is, he's got his work cut out now. He's watching for the corners and he's also watching his mirrors because he knows Grahamid's there and he knows Grahamid wants that position. Practice go on board with Grahamid for a lap. All over the back of Bish there. Bish kicking up a little bit of sand. Staying tight on those apexes. Bish defending there. He doesn't want to let Grahamid by into the chicane. Oh, a bit squirrely on exit there for Grahamid. That's them tyres starting to give him a little bit of grief. Tight apex into the last corner onto the start finish straight. Oh, Bish has put it in the wall. Bish has put it in the wall. Oh dear me. That has allowed Grahamid back up into 7th position. That's a shame for Bish there. Grahamid would be licking his lips now at this point. Worn tyres, yet he still managed to get the position. Flatby there, bit of a lonely 6th. Couple of seconds behind Aussie. Aussie there, couple of seconds behind Koi Carp. Koi Carp all over the back of Nordy now. Nordy's on them hard tyres, very little wear. Koi Carp on the softs with quite a lot of tyre wear. So kind of averages things out a little bit. But, yeah, he's definitely going after that podium position. You're going to size him up into the corner. No, he's not close enough for that on this lap. He's just jinking about a little bit left and right. He just wants to let Nordy know he's there. Unsettle Nordy a little bit into the corners and the braking zones. Hopefully force him into a bit of a mistake if you can. Good battle this one. Stay with this one for just a little bit. See how it pans out. Both these guys fighting for their positions in the championship as well. As I say, with only 2 races to go, we got our Yas Marina, and we have the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Canada for the final race of the series. So these guys will be giving it everything, try and get as many points as they can in while going into these last 2 races. Aussie Rooster's keeping a nice eye on these 2. You can see that they're battling, and he knows that's going to give him an opportunity to catch up. Some pretty new medium tyres there. So advantage Aussie at the moment, I'd say. He's nailing them apexes, quick out of the corners, fast down them straights. Literally just a couple of seconds ahead now, these 2. Koi Carp needs to get past Nordy as quick as he can to alleviate the challenge coming in there from Aussie, which is absolutely imminent, I think. Back up to the front, see where we are. Keyboard captain. Oh, he's fallen back off Mr. Clegg, but yeah, look at them tyres. He's going to be losing a lot of grip and also a lot of speed through them corners. Keyboard captain's going to probably have a bit of an advantage at this point, so we might start to see that gap drop down a little bit. Keyboard captain flat out there around the corner. He definitely wants it, doesn't he? After that great win in Fuji, 2nd just isn't good enough for him at the moment. He wants that win. Mr. Clegg then coming along the start finish. Pretty much got the whole start finish straight ahead of Keyboard there. Probably a good 6 or 7 seconds, I'd say. As keyboard captain comes over the start-finish line, barreling down into turn 1, hard on the brakes. Tuck yourself into that right-hander. Get the throttle down pretty early into this off the throttle end for this left-hander. Funny old bit of the circuit, this. Oh, he's running a little bit wide there, keyboard. Managed to hang on to it though, all good. And into this right-hander. He'll probably run it a bit wide on the exit, yes. Tricky little left-hander coming up, got to get your dab on the brakes just at the right time here. Get a good time through this one. And into the right-hander. Let it drift out to the left. Get the power down. Coming down into the hairpin. A couple of different racing lines through there. You can tuck in and take the apex, or you can come out wide and get a faster exit there. But keyboard doing well. Absolutely put to the floor. A little bit of fuel saving going on as well. Yeah. Mr. Clegg possibly in this lap. He may risk another one on these tyres. Let's see. Oh, he's stayed out, hasn't he? So he's going to go this extra lap. Pretty sure this will be his last lap though. And keyboard should then take over the lead. He's definitely got a few more laps of fuel there. And certainly got enough tread on them tyres. And keyboard's in. Keyboard's into the pits. That's a surprise. I thought he'd have hung on for another couple there. So he'd been in position to take over the lead from Mr. Clegg, but no, he's come in. And I think he's going to be going on to the, is it softs? Yeah, I think he started on mediums. Middle stint on the hards. He'll be going on to the softs for the last lap, last 8 lap stint. And he is going to be absolutely going for it flat out. He's dropping down the order a little bit at the moment, but obviously everyone else has got to make their pit stop as well. So I think we're going to see Mr. Clegg and keyboard captain still up at the front. Interesting to see where the others are going to be. Sideways George, 6th position. Stealth in 7th. Seamus Cash has now got himself up to 8th. So it looks like his strategy might be playing out well. Certainly know he's had 2 sets of softs on during the race, so he's probably got another stop to make, I would say. Keyboard now drop back to 9th. Next couple of laps, it's all going to play out. Oh, one needs to keep it tidy. Doesn't want to wear them tyres out too soon. So, as I say, this track can eat your tyres pretty quickly. So them softs need to last him the last 8 laps. Needs to keep it together. Let's go back to the front here. Mr. Clegg. Goodness me, he stayed out for yet another lap. This will definitely be his last lap on these tyres. He knows that keyboard captain's pitted, and he knows as he's out on the soft tyres for the last stint. And he's going to be catching him on this lap by probably several seconds, I would say. Judging by the wear on these tyres, this car must feel like it's on ice at this moment. So he's doing a fantastic job of keeping that in a straight line on the track. Aussie Rooster now in 2nd position on their mediums. He's going to be in again shortly for his final pit stop. It's going to leave him with 5 or 6 laps, possibly 7, to get done on his final stint. But a good race for Aussie. Been very consistent, kept the pace up. We'll see where it takes him at the end. Flatby, again, really good race from Flatby. Probably one of the more consistent drivers this race in terms of lap times. He's smashing out the 2 minutes, 2:01s every single lap. A great race from Flatby. Bish in fourth. Good race from Bish. Bit of a slightly better showing than what he did in Fuji, so great stuff from Bish there. Wants to try and hold on to as many points as he can for the championship positions. Sideways George. It's been a steady race for Sideways. No heroics, no dramas. Just kept it nice and tidy. Seamus Cash now, right behind him in sixth. You see visibly quicker into that corner, so he's definitely on a charge. He'll be all over the back of Sideways George, and he is. There's going to be a couple more corners, and he's going to be after that position, I think. I don't think there's going to be a lot Sideways is going to be able to do about that. Both on the same tyres, very similar fuel, so they could. Well, I don't know. They've definitely got a pit for fuel, so this is going to be a close race between these two, all the way to the flag, I think. Keyboard now came out of the pits in 9th, now up to 7th. So, yeah. Oh, keep it tidy, Keyboard. You know what you've got to do, mate. Stealth there in 8th. Steady race from Stealth as well. Consistent laps. Over Stealth is in. He's in for his final pit stop. So, he's on the mediums at the moment. What is his strategy going to be? Is he coming out on soft or is he coming out on hards for the final stint? Let's have a little look. Stay with his pit stop. Stealth has done a really good race today. Interesting to see what his tyre choice is and how his strategy is going to pan out for the race. He's taking on 6 laps of fuel. Shouldn't be in there for too long. Again, champing at the bit. He wants to get out back on track. Come on, fuel man, come on, get it done. He's taking on quite a lot of fuel there for 6 laps. So I don't think there's going to be much fuel saving going on here. This is going to be an absolute blast to the flag on them mediums. Aussie Rooster now takes up the lead. Definitely be in this lap as well. But he's at the moment he's running on memory, none about fumes. Got no fuel in that thing, so in he comes, Aussie Rooster for his final stop then. Just a 6 lap blast left for him. I think he started on hards, so I think he might be going out on softs for this last stint. But I may have been mistaken. Mr. Clegg now second. Keyboard Captain has caught right back up to Mr. Clegg. Aussie Rooster in the pits, so Mystic's going to take over the lead here. Keyboard Captain is going to be in second position. So this, guys, is the battle to the flag. Both these guys really want this. We have Mr. Clegg on hards. We have Keyboard Captain on softs. Don't think there's going to be much Mr. Clegg's going to be able to do to stop Captain. He's getting a bit squirrely out of the corner there. He's on the loud pedal. He knows what he's got to do. Yeah, he's going to harass Mr. Clegg all the way here. Just, as I say, I think it's going to be a case of Keyboard Captain is really trying at the moment. Mr. Clegg then defending well on them hards. Brand new hards as well. Mr. Clegg going down the inside. Oh yes, he's going to hold on to it. Keyboard Captain going with the undercut. He's quicker out of the corner. I think he's got it. Keyboard Captain has got the lead. Yes, he's got it. He's just got to keep it nice and tidy now. It's his race to lose again. My word. This guy is quick. Yeah, see already tyre advantage has opened up a couple of tenths already. I think Mr. Clegg got it all to do here. I think he knows he's going to struggle catch keyboard captain at this point. So Mr. Clegg could well be settling for second position. Keyboard captain a bit squirrely at the moment, so just needs to make sure he doesn't get onto the grass, doesn't spin it round, or doesn't crash. That would be a nightmare. Lap 22 then. 5 laps left to go. Mr. Clegg just about half a second behind now. Let's have a look a little bit further back, see where we are. Koi Carp now up into third position. He's on the mediums, he's got plenty of fuel. So Koi Carp in a good position for the podium. Aussie Rooster there on the hards for his last stint. Again, plenty of fuel to the end, so Aussie Rooster's going to be looking to try and catch Koi Carp, who's just 2 or 3 seconds ahead. So Koi Carp is on the mediums, so might be a bit of a tall order for Aussie at this point. But yeah, I know Aussie, he won't give up. He'll keep fighting till the very, very end. Nordy in 5th there. Flatby all over the back of Nordy. Flatby is having a sensational race today. Probably the quickest I've seen Flatby. Yes, side by side. Oh, a bit of door banging there. Keep it tidy, boys. It's not have any argy-bargy. Flatby's got past him. Flatby takes 5th. He's on the softs, Nordy on the mediums, so, you know, Nordy probably knew that was inevitable. But again, Nordy's a fighter. He will not give this up. Keep fighting till the bitter end. Go back to Grahamid in 7th. He's got Bish right behind him pretty much. And Bish on the softs. Grahamid on the mediums, so still a good chance here for Bish. Take 7th. Just needs to keep it nice and tidy, get in Grahamid slipstream, and he could still get this done. Back to 9th. Bain. Seamus Cash now in 10th. Not quite sure about that strategy at this point. It was starting to look pretty good there on the in the middle stint. But, he's on the softs, so you know it's still a very good chance that he could catch Bain and steal that 9th position. Then we have Sideways George in 11th. Just watching these two up ahead. Just ready to pick up any scraps that these two leave. Peter there, 12th. Stealth in 13th. A steady race from Stealth again. Keeping it tidy. Keeping it on the black stuff. I think Flatby has got the fastest lap now, 158.6. Back to the front. Keyboard, well, he's built up a bit of a lead now, isn't he? Don't think there's any chance that Mr. Clegg is going to catch him now. He's probably decided that second on the podium is good enough. Fantastic Herculean effort there to try and overhaul Keyboard Captain, but I think the tyre advantage at the end there was all Keyboard needed to secure this. Keyboard just needs to keep it nice and tidy now and just basically drive it home. 3 and a bit laps left to go. Another dominant race really from Keyboard Captain. Koi Carp then still in 3rd. Pretty lonely race for Koi Carp. He's got seconds ahead and seconds behind with nobody, so yeah, just needs to concentrate, hit his braking points, hit his apexes, keep it tidy, and he'll bring it home for a podium position. Aussie in 4th. Good drive again from Aussie. Kept it really tidy. Pretty good strategy there. Middle stint has done him some favours, I think. He's on them hards now till the end. Koi Carp obviously up ahead on the mediums, so Don't know whether Ozzy's going to have the grunt on them tyres to be able to catch him. That said, we have Flatby in 5th, who's he's looking a bit racy today, is Flatby, and he's on the soft tyres, so he knows that Ozzy's just a couple of seconds up the road, and he'll be looking to capitalise on any errors that Ozzy might make, trying to hold that gap between the two. Nordy, a couple of seconds there behind Flatby. I think Nordy may be settling for 6 at this point, unless anything goes wrong up front. And you know, it always can. You never know what's going to happen. It just takes one tyre on the grass and you're round, and you can lose a couple of positions. So yeah, Nordy will be looking to keep it tidy, keep his foot on the loud pedal, and try and get on the back of Flatby if he can these last couple of laps. Grahamid in 7th. I think I said thank you to Grahamid for the replay. Picked him up straight away, so yeah, thank you Grahamid for that. Couldn't do these vids without the replay, so yeah, thank you for that. Bish there, 8 positions, picked up a track limits penalty, I think. Vane behind him in 9th. Going to give Vane a little bit of a sniff, I think. Seamus in 10th as well. When Bish pays that penalty, going to slow him down. The 2 guys behind him are going to be all over the back of him, I think. The last lap and a half, 2 laps. Be worth keeping an eye on this little battle for a minute. Seamus as well there, right behind Vane on them soft tyres. Vane on the soft as well, a little bit more wear. So Seamus has got a bit of a tyre advantage there. Not much, but you know, only need a little bit of an advantage, and what it takes really. Bish, he's been looking in his mirrors at this point. He knows he's got these 2 behind him. He's paid his penalty. So in fairness, the other 2 didn't get that much closer to him. Bish needs to just keep it tidy now. Drive it home for this last couple of laps. Seamus going around the outside looking for an undercut. Is he going to get it done? Oh, Vane manages to hold on to that. Defends well. Sideways in 11th now. Back to Peter in 12th. And Stealth bringing up the rear there in 13th. Keyboard captain. Absolutely smashing it. There's no stopping this guy. Pole position. Race victory potentially. Yep. He's got it all. He's even got time to sit and roll a cigarette with his Rizzlers. I don't think there's any way Mystic Clegg's going to catch him. Probably 5, 6, even 7 seconds behind him at this point. Or maybe not, maybe just 2 or 3. Run a really good race, Mystic Clegg. A battle at the start between these 2 was epic. Absolutely epic. And Koi Carp there in 3rd. He's definitely looking at that podium position now. No pressure from behind. He just needs to drive it nice and tidy. On to the final lap now. Keyboard captain. A shoe-in for this victory, I think. Well deserved. Defended brilliantly at the start. Managed to maintain the lead till the pit stops. And it's shaken out great for him. He's just kept a cool head. Done what he needed to do again, and yeah, coming home for another victory. Mr. Clegg thinking what might have been. Just a slightly different strategy for these guys. I That's probably all the difference was, because they're matching each other lap for lap all the way through them early laps, matching each other for tyre wear, matching each other for fuel wear. Absolutely fantastic race. Keyboard captain then, bringing it home nice and tidy. Just stay with keyboard now for the flag. Here he comes onto the final straight, over the line. Fantastic race. What a victory for keyboard captain. Fantastic. Mr. Clegg then comes home in second. Great race from him. Coy Carp manages the podium. Good race from him. Good consistent race. So Coy Carp finishing third then. Aussie Rooster coming home in fourth with Flatby just behind him. Great race from these two. Nordy's going to come home in sixth. Brings it home. Tidy race from Nordy. Back to seventh, then Grahamid's going to take seventh. With Bish right behind him. Eighth position. We've got Seamus coming home in ninth. Disappointed with that. Vane. Oh, Vane's been overtaken on the line by Sideways George. So Vane in 11th. And then we got Stealth then in 12th. Coming up to the final corner now. Stealth brings it home 12th. And Peter must have made a mistake there, because he was behind Stealth. But anyway, Peter comes home to finish 13th. Great race, guys. Fantastic victory, keyboard captain. Hope you enjoyed the race. And I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.